Hey there, this is Jeff Nelson with eXp Realty's Southern Branch, and following up on a series I started some time ago about condo buying tips in Gulf Shores and Orange Beach. And today I'm on condo tip number 2, which is finding the right location for you. All right, and really what that comes down to is what's important to you. Is this going to be an investment property, or are you going to live in it full time? Is it going to be a second home? What kind of area do you want to be in, so far as do you want a quiet area, or do you want something that's, you're going to be in the thick of things? You're going to be around all the entertainment and restaurants and that type of thing. Do you want to be right on the beach or across the street from the beach? You know, all these things, you need to just, you can narrow it down big time just by understanding the location and what's important to you. So what I've done, now this can, that first part can apply to Orange Beach as well, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Gulf Shores as an example. And Gulf Shores is mainly broken up into 4 different areas. You got north, what I call North Gulf Shores, which is basically everything north of about, a few blocks off the beach. So you have condo communities up there like One Club and Colony Club and Sailboat Bay, Bay John. These are places that you're not really going to get short-term rentals. These, North Gulf Shores, when you get off the beach a few blocks and go north, you're going to find more people who are going to be living in those condos full-time, and actually the HOA fees probably won't allow for short-term rentals. We would have to check with each one of them, but what I have found out is that people that want to live in the condo full-time, they're not getting condos right on the beach, all right? Then you got Fort Morgan. Okay, Fort Morgan is Gulf Shores, all right, but us locals, we just call that whole peninsula Fort Morgan. And what it is over 20 miles straight shot with no lights, headed west, and there's only like 8 or 9 condo communities in that 23-mile stretch. You have the Beach Club, which is extremely popular, the Dunes, the Indies, Gulf Shores Plantation, Navy Cove Harbor. There's not that many. Most of the dwellings down there are single-family homes. They're homes on stilts, and then you have intermingled in there. You have a few of these condo communities. Okay, that might be important to you because Fort Morgan is very quiet. There's no lights on that road. I mean, you go 55 miles an hour all the way to the end where the ferry is, and no lights, very quiet. The downside is there's not a whole lot of shopping down there to speak of. All right, so you might find yourself in a position where you have to travel 15, 20 miles to get a loaf of bread. All right, so there's obviously plenty of people who like that because they stay booked too. Now down towards the end, what I'm finding out is like where the Dunes and the Indies and Navy Cove Harbor, I find a lot of those people, and like the Rookery is down there too. A lot of those people do live in them full time. They'll rent it out some, but that's more of what I'm finding is it's more of a second home community. The Beach Club, they rent out massively. So, I mean, if you're looking for an investment property, the Beach Club would be, a good fit. The Gulf Shores Plantation rents out very well. But if you want to have a condo in Gulf Shores, but you want to be in a quieter area, Fort Morgan is the place to be. You're going to have less traffic. It's just a different way of life down there. So if you want quiet, Fort Morgan. If you want to live full-time and you're still around shopping, but you want to live in the condo full-time, you could pick towards the end of Fort Morgan, or you could pick North Gulf Shores, what we just talked about. Okay, bringing it back east. we have two other areas in Gulf Shores. One's called West Beach and East Beach. Now, West Beach starts at the hangout. Everybody knows where the hangout is, but anyway, it's where 59 comes into the beach road, and the hangout is right there. If you turn right, west again, but it's not Fort Morgan Road, because you're right at the beach right now. You're going to be on West Beach Boulevard. Now, I like West Beach because it goes about 6 or 7 miles down, and it dead ends in a neighborhood called Laguna Key. Pretty sure that's it. And but it's still around the hangout is busy. But what happens is West Beach drops from 4 lanes to 2 lanes of traffic, and the speed drops. So it is a little bit quieter down West Beach Boulevard. Down West Beach, you got places like Lagoon Tower, Bel Soleil, Gulf Shore Surf and Racket Club, Mustique, Harbor House. There are a ton of condos right on the beach and across the street from the beach, which also talks about location as well, if you want to drill down even more. So that might be an option. That you could get right on the Gulf. You're going to attract a ton of tourists who want to come down for the week, but it is quieter. Again, the speed drops down a little bit, and it drops from 4 lanes to 2 lanes. Okay, it's a little easier to cross the road if you're going to be across the street from the beach. If you're staying across the street from the beach, it's going to be a lot safer. Okay, now East Beach Boulevard starts at the hangout and goes east, and it ends at Gulf State Park. So this is a real small area, maybe just maybe 2 miles. 2.5 miles is East Beach Boulevard, but you got places like the Lighthouse. Where's my sheet? Sea Wind, San Carlos, the Lighthouse. There's quite in that little 2 mile stretch. There is quite a few condo buildings right in there. They're right up next to each other. Now the upside to East Beach and West Beach is that you can be really close, especially if you're closer to the hangout. You're going to be really close to what we call downtown Gulf Shores, which has a ton of restaurants and shopping, and you really don't have to leave your car. You can leave your car at the complex, and you can really walk everywhere you want. So anyway, just finding out, answer some questions if you're thinking about buying a Gulf Shores condo or Orange Beach. Ask yourself, what is important to you? Is this going to be an investment? Are you just going to come here maybe a week or 2 a year and rent it out, the rest of the time? If that's the case, I'd say get as close to if you want to do that and just come down a week or 2 a year and rent it out the rest of the time and maybe make some money at it, which I think you would, because these condos stay booked. Then I would say you want to be as close to the beach as possible and get somewhere around East Beach and West Beach near the hangout. That's going to be the big money makers for you. So anyway, I'm done for now. I think I have said enough. I actually said too much, almost 9 minutes. I was trying to keep this to 4 or 5 minutes. Anyway, please subscribe and give me a ring if you're looking to buy a condo in Gulf Shores. I hope that tip helped. I'm sorry, I'm a little wired right now. I drank a lot of coffee today and I'm feeling wired, but I promise it's caffeine. All right, y'all have a great day, and give me a call. Talk to you soon.